milled all this the other day. Jay did while I was cleaning up camp.
We got some nice live edge stuff here. We got some nice thicker trim. Nice wide board. We cut down the middle to make two nice pieces of trim. We got some short pieces of trim, and then a small pile of deck boards that are 5/4 or 1.25 inches. So we're gonna try to smack as many of these on that back deck as we can. We didn't have any poplar trees easily accessible that weren't, we couldn't guarantee that weren't rotting, so we figured, you know what, let's make good use of this maple log. We're going to just turn it into firewood, so now it can be our deck boards.
Yep, the deck can be finished. It's another thing
off.
We can check off the never-ending list.
Yep, but we're getting pretty comfy and pretty happy around here, right? Just staying busy, having fun, and adding to the oasis in which we created, right?
Yep.
All right, show them the deck real quick. You don't like that piece of wood there? It's not fancy enough for you?
It doesn't really go nice with the rest of everything.
So we put that on there the other day while we were doing the back of the cabin so we could get over here safely. But yeah, let's get some deck boards on this, right? Figure it's going to be in the mid-80s today and sunny and warm, so this is a nice cool place over here. That's one thing that's nice about the mini cabin is it's in the shade and gives us a nice little place to hang out in the shade, because our cabin doesn't have a whole lot of shade, does it?
No.
So, all right, guys, let's get rolling. All right, guys, we had to make a few little adjustments we didn't show you because it's just a quick kind of patch job. I made all of our deck boards. I milled them all at 10 foot, a little over 10 foot, but I wanted to not be wasteful, and it ended up being like an inch short to make 2 boards out of each board. So we patched in an extra board here. I'm not impressed, but we had to make it work. It's nice and strong. Not going to be a problem. And what we're going to do is put a full board across the front here. And then that'll buy us 6 inches so we can make the most out of all our milled boards. So we're going to cut a board, patch in that front piece. That was Jen's idea, and to fix that problem, and then we'll be rocking and rolling like normal. It out, but it's still
He's got to pre-drill the holes where we're gonna screw through, because maple is hard and it will split if you try to screw through it, right?
Yes, using your own milled wood regardless complicates things a lot. go. First one's always the hardest one, and then now we'll just bloop, 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 as long as we have enough boards. Right?
Mm-hmm. And the ants don't need us.
Yeah, that's one thing, guys, having a wood cabin, especially with all this poplar, and black ants or carpenter ants love poplar. So we've been using home defense stuff for ant spray, and it works. But we haven't sprayed the mini cabin yet. So gotta keep up on pest control. That and mice. The mice, knock on wood, I think I put a good hurting on them. So I might make you guys a video on how we took care of that problem. So, all right. I'll start bringing you boards, and you just fiddle with them until they look nice. It'd be perfect, but it's like a puzzle. All right, guys, we've been puzzling this together. This is what's more fun, putting this together like a puzzle or doing a 500 or 1,000 piece puzzle in the wintertime?
Actual puzzle.
That's more fun. It's warm. It's beautiful outside. I thought you were gonna say this was more fun.
This is only because I can be outside, but this is more frustrating because
that's what happens when you have a.
There's sometimes not the right piece.
Yeah. Jason's not the best sawyer, and he's been kind of like, I can't figure out why my boards aren't always symmetrical and straight. They're always a little thinner in the middle, and it's been 5 years, and I had it straightened out. I think the sawmill may just need some readjusting now that the foundation's settled a little bit. Or something. I don't know. They're not bad. They're perfectly good for live edge siding and some trim and stuff, but when you try to do deck boards, the thickness is just always off. So I try.
It's alright.
Anyway, we make it work, and it looks rustic.
Mm-hmm.
Do we like rustic, or do we just settle for rustic?
We like rustic.
Yeah, we like rustic, so it gets you a good rustic look. So let's screw these down. We got to drill all these holes and then screw them in just to be safe. Got a half a day of work in on the back deck here. We milled the lumber yesterday, and we used as much as we could over here for deck boards. Mm-hmm. It's not a lot. This kind of shows you that milling takes a lot of time, effort for, there's a big reward at the end, but it slows things down a little bit.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Yep. So
at least we have the deck here done. We have a top secret plan for right here.
put your guesses in the comment section below.
Put your guesses in what you think we're gonna do or what you think we should do. Both are always fun to hear, and we'll get started on that soon. We got a lot of irons in the fire, guys, so we're going to be doing so much stuff. We're going to be jumping all over the next month of videos, because...
And then before you know it, summer will be over, and we'll be melting snow again on the wood stove.
We'll be jumping all over. But let's get back to this. Jay's going to do some close-up, show you guys it all nice and pretty, so you guys can see, because there's really beautiful grain in the maple.
Yeah, it's really pretty color, too.
I really like planing stuff. I think I'm going to start making Jay plane every time we use milled wood, because it just brings out all the
That's
stuff.
not even planed. Everything we planed is on the backside.
Just brings out all the coloring way better.
It's just pretty. It does look, I wish we could have planed it all, but I cut it all pretty close to the right thickness, and we just plane it to take like the little bit of waviness out of it, because my blade was getting a little dull. So basically when we plane it, that's why you see it like skip through there once in a while. I don't normally show a lot of it, but that just takes the waviness out of it. So
beautiful grain in the wood.
all of the boards that I milled, I said earlier, I think, if I left it in the video, I milled these all 10 feet. So they would be 60 inches. I could cut them in half and cover this whole area. But this ended up being 61.5 inches from front to back. And then my boards wouldn't be able to use 2 boards each spot. So we added an extra joist, deck joist, and put this runner on the front. And it looks really nice.
Because then these boards match up exactly with these other ones too. So it actually makes it more of like a whole project, I think, rather than these ones going in. So
yeah,
it worked out good. It was all meant to be this way, accidentally on purpose.
do that too. Don't let me forget later.
Okay, I won't.
Alright guys, we ran long on another project. We were going to start another big project tonight, but we decided to just kind of get a few things done. Thought we'd do little projects tonight instead of starting a new big project. So Jen is planting some plants that we got clearanced for $1. They were $10.99. They were clearance for $1. They were gardenias, I think, gardenia bushes. They get like a nice white flower on them, and they're a perennial, so they come back every year. They're normally $10.99. We got them for $1. So we got 10 of them. So we got buy 1 get 9 free. So anyway, we were going to start working on the bunker roof and structure tonight, but again, we decided that we're going to do a couple little projects instead, because I'm going to rethink a few things even more. But an easy job I can do tonight, I guess, is I bought some, well, let me just show you. Let me go grab it. Got Zenser's Dry Guard. This is a white paint. Let me read it. Waterproofing paint for concrete and masonry. Smooth, non-gritty, 10-year waterproof guarantee. Resists 10 psi of water pressure. So it's nice and dry. It's going to be warm for the next couple days. And everything in there is nice and dry. I dug out the dirt. We filled up half of all of our chambers with concrete, the ones that are on the uphill side, so they're nice and strong. It's also probably hoping that it resists moisture, like helps with the moisture, any moisture we have in this space. I think Timber's got a brain worm. It's been a couple days. It's been a week or two he's had a brain worm.
He's so playful. Yeah. What? He's so playful lately, guys. I don't know. I think it's because he discovered Elvin here.
Oh, yeah, he's got a...
What?
So I made sure I sprayed the inside wall, got all the walls and got all the dirt off of them last night. And it's been drying for 24 hours. So
It's been hot
really
all
hot.
day, so
It's going to be hot the next 3 days. It's going to be in the mid 80s into the mid 90s. So that's July for par for the course. So let me go see what kind of painting supplies I have, and you stand here and look pretty.
I'm gonna go plant my stuff. Jay found me a bunch of flowers for $1, and he said they're all perennials because they had bark on them, so the tag was covered up, but they're all $1.
They're gardenias.
Oh yeah, gardenias, and it says they come back. I looked it up, so gonna dig them deep in the hole and hope they all come back. Even if only half of them come back, it's, you know, better than nothing. But that's what I'm gonna go do with Jay Paints. Are you done? Do you want to be back inside for a little bit? Lay on your couch?
The nice thing is this doesn't really have to look really nice because it's not like inside a house or a cabin. So we got 1/2-inch nap, roller that barely spins. It's been used for concrete many times probably. That's probably why. And will we ever roll poly? It looks like there's poly on here. I don't know. Who knows where this came from or what it's been used for. So let's go, guys. I need something to... They stirred that. I don't think I got any stirrers. I need to pop it open, so... It's almost like I've used this to open up the tar, too. You guys see me? Let's hope this spins better on the wall. Woo! There you go, guys. Almost done. I just want to show you before I got the whole second coat on. Here is 2 coats all the way around. I gotta hit the corners. I think I'm gonna get 1 more gallon of this and hit all the corners real good. Some of these spots where there's mortar piled up all the way along the base really good. I'll do that all with a brush next time. And put a third coat on all this. This stuff is very porous. So like there's 2 coats. This is the only spot with 1 coat still. I mean, it almost looks gray still. But you can see all the tiny little pores still open here. Those are pretty much taken care of. Here's where I started. So I might not need a 3rd coat, but I'll need a 3rd gallon to do all the corners real good and hit the base really good. Just keeping everything out of the dirt. What you doing over there, lady? You around? No. We got like 10 minutes left on this SD card. So we gotta wrap it up.
Who's in there, T? Timber, who's in there? Who's in there, T?
Don't let Spazzoid over here. You'll get paint. No.
Come here, Timber.
You'll get paint all over, dirt all over in my last little batch.
Okay, you can just say hi to Dad. Yeah, see, you can say hi to Dad like that.
Hi.
No.
Don't get dirt on anything.
No.
Everything's still wet. So, almost done. I just want to show them what 1 coat looked like compared to 2. No. You'll get paint all over you. No. There you go. That's okay. Don't touch anything. You get paint on you. So I got a little bit left here, just enough to hit that, and maybe I'll do the brush, but I don't know if I don't want to ruin the brush just for 1 little corner. So I'll get 1 more gallon of this. Oh. So I just wanted to wrap this up, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us during this video. Appreciate you hanging out with us. We'll see you in the next one.